And now we can do this. Finally, after a month of talking about it, we can finally record this.
Yeah, I think it's been more like 2 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. I don't remember.
I think it's been a month.
You know what?
Well, you probably thought about it for a month. But
Yeah.
you related it to us
Like-
a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, maybe like Jayda a week ago, and then me 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago at
Well,
least.
that's kind of a month.
But yeah, I guess close enough.
Well, you know what? We're doing it now. We're doing this now, and everybody's gonna love it. Probably. I don't fucking know. So, let's start off by introducing ourselves. I'm Anthony, obviously.
Obviously,
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, today I have two special guests in this podcast with me. Let's go.
Okay,
with
I'm
this
the
one.
Dragon of Mothers.
The dragon of
Yeah, it's the
mothers.
Dragon of Mothers, the better one. No, but I'm Victoria.
What do you do, Victoria? What is your
I am a full-time student with a tutoring job on the side, and I study music and theater as a double major.
nice? Oh my God! Stop.
Snaps.
If many of you don't know, Victoria doesn't know how to snap
Shut up.
properly, so that's why it's hilarious.
Yeah, no, basically I just scratch my thumbs and it's great.
Yes, I tried doing it and it broke my brain. Anyway, so we also have who?
I'm Jayda.
Hi, Jayda.
I'm a full-time student too. I'm majoring in biochemistry, and I'm working right now at the CSUB housing dorms.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should start out on your guys' thoughts at the beginning of the semester before all this whole you know what happened. So for me personally, it was my first semester here, and I don't think I even knew you guys yet at that point.
Mm-mm. I think it was like halfway through the semester.
Yeah, halfway through the semester. So I knew my original roommate, and he introduced me to a bunch of other people who introduced me to more friends, and then I found you guys eventually. And the beginning of the semester was really exciting. I've never lived in dorms before. I've seen dorms, and I've been in dorms, and I stayed the night at dorms of my friends, but I've never really, stayed at dorms. So,
How was that?
oh God, it was...
It's a
The
joke.
beginning of the semester was very interesting because I've had my own room ever since I was 8. And then when I moved out, I still had my own room to myself. So it was really weird having to share a room with someone younger than me.
Yeah.
But teachers were interesting, classes were interesting. How about you, Victoria?
Start of the semester. It was stressful. The first reason why it was stressful was because this would be my last semester here, and I'd finally be finishing up, and things that were supposed to be ready and being rehearsed, like my senior project at the beginning of the semester, the people that were helping me weren't at all prepared. So it started off not that great. And then some of the classes, some of them appeared like they'd be easy, while other ones I knew I was going to struggle in. So it was a struggle. And then, even at the very beginning, before the whole semester started, my mindset was still kind of in a not a happy place. So I was going from that into classes that were already stressful was great. Jayda,
Well,
get away from me.
beginning of the semester, it was okay. It was one class I did not know it was going to be as hard as it was, and it still is, even online.
What is it?
My zoology class.
Oh gosh.
Only because it's just a lot to take in.
It's not even about zoos.
I cannot. But anyway, other than that, like it wasn't a bad start. I can say that. Like I was doing good in my classes and everything, so I was getting more into the gym, which you can't do now.
Which we can't do now, obviously, because everything's closed.
I know.
I was like, I'm finally gonna go to the gym. It's like, no, I'm not doing the play. I couldn't go, and COVID.
And then COVID. You know, on YouTube they have prevented. They're not allowing the like famous YouTubers to say COVID at all.
What? Why?
Or coronavirus. I don't know. It's
Can we say
something
corona
about
beer?
morale, I guess. But we can say COVID as many times as we want because I have less than 1,000 viewers
Okay.
and less than whatever number of hours of watch time, which I don't care.
So basically, every other sentence you just say COVID and stick it in there.
COVID.
COVID.
It's like when someone tells you not to say a bad word and you're like penis.
Wow.
Oh no.
You just repeat it several times. Yeah, especially when people are so offended by the word moist.
Whoa.
You're just like moist,
Moist,
and they're like, ew!
It's like, stop! Moist,
Ears
crusty.
are moist in the
Okay, so now let's go on to the start of this whole pandemic thing. I remember that a bunch of stuff was just happening around the world, and we were just like, OMG, Italy this, France that, UK this, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, the US. And so it was really bad. I'm a music ed major, and it's kind of hard to do any of my courses online. As you can tell, having to perform is most part of my grade. And so I was like, how am I going to do this? How is this possible? And so, I mean, apparently it was possible. It wasn't the best, but it was possible. And, you know, I got comfortable with it. I'm still lazy, though. I'm still tired all the time, even though I'm not going to classes anymore. I don't know. Victoria, how was the beginning of the pandemic for you?
Well, the beginning of it, I was still in the middle of the musical that I was doing, Tommy, and still acting in that, and we were, I think, on our final week of showing, when everything shut down. And before that, hearing the rumors about shutting down, I was like, what? I mean, okay. It's like, I'm more afraid of the people than the actual sickness. Huh. But with it starting, I knew there was going to be issues since I'm also in the performance area as a music major and a theater major. And there was also that problem and thinking of what am I going to do with my theater senior project. Since I was supposed to be doing it this semester and we were almost ready to show it, and then this happened and my actors had to go home and just not be there. So I was like, oh, cool, now we gotta find another way to get past this. This is fun.
Yay.
Yeah.
So, Jayda, how were you at the beginning of this pandemic?
It was mostly difficult because I had like a couple labs I had to do, and we can't really do those online. Some of my math classes, I'm trying to figure out how we're going to do that without, conversing with the teacher or like, like just going to their office and everything.
Yeah.
But I can't say I was like, it was kind of a good thing to see like the school move quickly and like, okay, so this is happening, so we're gonna do this. Like that was actually pretty cool for them to say it and then actually like happen immediately.
Yeah, I remember right before spring break, they were going to wait until after spring break to do it.
Yeah.
And then it's like 3 days before spring break, they were like, oh, surprise! We
Closed
no more.
now.
We're closed now. Yeah, it was wild because I wasn't expecting it to go that fast. It was like, what?
No, I think it was more like 2 weeks before or a week
It
before.
was 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
And it was
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because we had like a full week break.
Yeah, we had that whole week off.
Yeah.
So we were supposed to get that first
Which my teacher ignored.
all
My
of our
teacher did
teachers.
really not care.
Yeah, none of our teachers really cared.
Mhm.
My teacher wanted to have a studio instruction lesson during that week of emptiness. And I was like, wow. And then she realized it. She's like, oh, never mind then.
Yeah, no, some of my teachers did listen, but there was that one teacher who was like, no.
Wow. I thought that was pretty cool too, because a lot of teachers trying to like figure out how they were going to transition. So giving them that week to kind of figure it out. When we came back, like, they were like, okay, so I have this, and you want to do it this way.
It's like, here's your midterm, here's the other stuff, here's all your homework.
Oh my gosh, yeah, all of my teachers did pretty well, except for one of my teachers, my anthropology teacher. Oh my god. He messaged us like last week saying, I'm sorry that I haven't been keeping you guys updated, but I just I didn't have like the time or I don't know, there was some reason that he couldn't really help and like continue his courses. So he was just like, well, if you guys turn in the extension of your midterm as your final paper, then you get an A+. If you don't turn it in, you get an A-. So I know for a fact nobody's going to be turning in their final paper.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nobody will care.
And he's like, I'll just give you guys A-s if you don't turn it in. And then he went on at the end of his email saying like, oh, P.S. if you guys are still interested in anthropology classes next semester, let me know. I mean, he's a cool guy. But
I'm
like,
jealous.
he's bad. But yeah, that one teacher, out of all the teachers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. So now that we've talked about, how the beginning of all this started, let's talk about some of the policies that were enacted because of this whole thing. So let's start off with the whole 6 feet apart thing. Any comments on that?
Nope. Never. We haven't followed it at all.
For me to say, I think it was a really safe measure for them to take, I guess, because they were big on the virus, coughing or whatever, and it lands on something. So I guess 6 feet apart, you cough, it doesn't necessarily land on the person next to you, I guess.
Yeah, people should just not cough or sneeze on other people.
People should just, you know what, if you're going to cough on them, be in the sun at least, okay?
Yeah, be in the sun. Yeah, because that whole thing came out about the virus not being able to spend a long time in the sun. It just, explodes or something. Oh my god, the isopropyl, that's in isopropyl alcohol, I found out what that stuff actually does to cells. It explodes them. It makes them go poof. Because the lining that is holding the cell together, it literally it tears it apart, and all this stuff that's on the inside just goes exploding out. So that's why alcohol does that. It doesn't get rid of them. It just destroys them.
Oh. Well, that's nice.
So yeah, let's just do what he who shall not be named said and just insert a bunch of, what did he say? He was like, we just gotta inject ourselves disinfectant.
Let's not.
That was sad. That was very, very sad.
I think that's a great idea. Let's do it today.
Okay, so the next policy that, at least here in housing, that they enacted was we're not allowed to have off-campus guests. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And then, when they defined what a guest actually was, we were like, so literally anyone. Mm-hmm. Even if they live right next door, we're not allowed to have them over. That is not how that works.
Yeah.
But okay. And then the next policy of having one person per suite.
That one I actually
But
like.
that makes sense.
I love that one.
Because no, we're free.
I have all this room I can walk around this room naked now.
Yeah, and also in the living area if you wanted to.
Oh.
Yeah, if I wanted to. If I closed the blinds, I could do that. Walk to my fridge. I'm like, I'm thirsty.
Wow.
It's like, it doesn't have to worry about anyone just walking out. You can walk around naked in the bathroom. It's fine. Like, it's all good.
Yeah.
You have to walk through the hallway.
No, I'm not saying, no, not in the hallway. I mean, when you're in the bathroom.
Yeah, when you're already in the bathroom.
Like, you're taking a shower.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about someone walking in and having to, like...
Yeah. So basically, you're taking a shower, suddenly you need to use the restroom, or before you're taking a shower.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
You can just, like, run out.
Oh my gosh. No. I remember when I still had my roommates and suite mates, and I was in the shower, and I had just gotten out of the shower, and my clean clothes were on the sink.
Yeah.
And the door was closed, obviously. So he walks in as soon as I turn that water off and start drying myself off, and I was like, oh, this bastard. This bastard needs to leave. Luckily, he was only going number 1. And so as soon as he left, I was like, finally.
Oh, I've had that experience, except that person stayed in the bathroom for so long. It was like, what are you doing? I'm pretty sure you're playing on your phone, because I think you finished a while ago.
I mean, I do that, but honestly, who doesn't?
No, but it's also nice that you don't have to, like, lock the door or deal with anybody locking the door for an hour. And just like, need to use the restroom, can you get out?
Yeah, no, you've been in there too long when the sensors don't pick you up and turn off the lights. Oh,
yeah.
That's happened to me several times, and I realized, oh, that's right, I was on my phone for too long.
Oh my god, you had to be in there like a long time.
Yeah.
I think it cuts off at like 20-30 minutes.
Yeah. It actually does go off sometimes when I'm taking a shower.
What?
Yeah.
I've taken like 45 minutes in the shower and it's never went off.
Well, apparently my life's just dumb. It just hates me.
Right? Oh my gosh. Yes.
Only the mother of dragons.
No, Dragon of Mothers.
The Dragon of Mothers.
Excuse me.
Wrong. Oh my gosh. The other one's copyrighted.
So
You're not lying.
Oh no.
You didn't hear anything.
you didn't hear anything.
It didn't
Just
exist.
edit that out. Okay, I will.
That was not.
Edit it to something completely different. Like, of Mother the Dragons. I don't know.
All I can think about is
That
the
tone of
Dragon
voice.
Tales theme song when you say stuff like that.
Dragon Tales.
Do they have to like run in a circle or something? Or they have to like spin or something?
They have to hold the fossilized
Okay,
dragon
yeah.
egg or
Then
something.
you have to like
What?
No, they just have to think really hard.
okay.
Yeah.
They have to
They have to, like,
hold
go
the
in a
weird
circle.
egg thing, and
I'm
then they just
suddenly in a
think.
different world. What?
They
What
just-
are we talking about? Is this like
Dragon Tales.
Yeah, as I said, I didn't have TV really.
Wow.
I didn't watch a
It was
lot
on
of
PBS.
shows.
It's okay. It's okay.
Look,
That's totally
I
fine.
lived on a mountain and under a rock at the same time.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so now that we've gotten all the big BS out of the way, let's talk about suite mates we had this summer, or this semester. Oh gosh.
Mine weren't bad. I can say that. I actually had, for my first time ever being in dorms and coming to college,
Mhm.
like period, I can say, because I was like slightly worried about that, because I had to live with like 3 different people. They weren't bad at all. They were pretty clean. They were like respectful. You know what I'm saying? Like they wouldn't do anything that would involve everyone's space without making sure it was okay with everyone.
Mhm.
So I can say that I was good.
Yeah.
But hearing like the stories of others, like whoa.
Oh, yeah. No, you know how bad mine was. Oh gosh.
Go for it. Tell your story.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Tell your
I want to stay out of the limelight as long as possible.
Next we shall go to the dragon of mother.
So we had 2 exchange. Well, technically only one of them was considered an exchange student because the other one came from Tijuana, but actually was like living here because they go to this school. And the other one was an international student from East Africa or West Africa. I can't remember because our other friend was from one of those places. They were from the opposite sides of the country in Africa. Either way, he is African. He is from Africa. Boom. And so, from what I have gathered, is that he had a mother and sisters that took care of all the cleaning and all the stuff, and he literally did nothing but whatever he wanted to do. From what he's told me and what I found out about his family. And so, and it's not a problem, because it be like that, you know. It just be like that. But the common sense of this man. Oh my god, there were so many times that I wanted to suffocate him in his sleep.
Oh my god.
So first of all, let's start off in the bathroom. You guys saw that bathroom before I had cleaned it. There were boogers flicked onto the walls.
I think Jayda touched it.
Oh!
No, the wall. I don't know if you touched the booger. You touched the
Wait,
wall.
didn't you step on one?
Yeah,
Was it you that stepped on a booger?
It was you.
No.
Oh my gosh, don't deny it.
It
Don't
wasn't.
deny it.
Now I need to go take a shower. Just thinking about it.
Just thinking about it, yeah, that's that gross. And then he had his boogers just like wiped onto the sink area where he didn't think we could see it. And then he had all of his little teeny tiny curly hairs, because they're different from all of the other people that lived in the suite. Because I have longer hair, and at the time I had my blonde brown hair, and I had blue black and red black hair at the time. And so my hair is fairly long, and his hair is shaven. So he like uses a pick to pick out all those loose hairs that are in there, and they go all over everywhere. Like on the sink, in the sink, around the sink, on the floor, in the toilet, in the shower. They were everywhere. Oh my gosh. I was about to kill him in his sleep. I'm not even joking. It was bad. It was so bad. And then it got worse when he would have friends over and they'd drink my alcohol I had just bought, and that those bottles were gone in like a week, and I was really upset because they're the big bottles. It was like a huge thing of Svedka, and then a huge thing of New Amsterdam gin, and they were gone. They were gone. I was like, wow. And then the trash that he would leave out, so gross, because I have my own trash in here, and then Mike had his own trash in here. And then Esteban was like gone a lot of the time. And so Esteban was really nice. He's the man, honestly. He's beautiful. Yeah, he's the best man. He's the bestest man. He's the hostess with the mostest. But no, I couldn't with him, the other guy. And they would try and play it off all cool, like, oh yeah, I'll get it done, and he'd never get it done. No, oh my god, and then the last thing that really bothered me is all that soap scum all over the mirror in the bathroom in front of the sinks. It looked like he had his toothbrush and he was brushing his teeth, like with his mouth wide open, just flicking all of everything onto it, like, close your mouth.
Oh, is that why the mirror was like all
yes.
toothpaste?
Also, he instead of taking a shower, or even if he had taken a shower, what he would do is he would like sling water all over everywhere to get it on his face. And he wouldn't like lean over and do it like gently. He would be standing up
like a normal human being.
Like not a normal human being.
No, the other one's like a normal human being.
Yeah, the other one. It's like, what are you trying to do? Gravitate the dirt from the water? Like,
yes.
Oh my god.
No, he's honestly trying to get the floor. That's why.
Oh my god. And that's another thing. Oh, it was bad. When he showered, I think he left the little curtain thing open, because then there would be a puddle that formed all the way from the shower across the opening to the bathroom, like the toilet area and would go almost all the way to the front door. That's a large space for water to travel, and I do not know how he created huge lakes there. Like, I would walk in with socks, and I would step in it. Like, as soon as I walked into the bathroom, boom, right there, water on my sock, and I would be so upset.
I have the reason. He was a water vendor. He was practicing.
Oh, stop. I cannot.
Water.
Sorry. I was trying to figure out how to
Yeah, he was trying to figure out how to use his powers, but he just kept failing.
Well, if he was so...
Or he was doing it too big. Like,
Oh, you're right. And then he got like
happy.
scared because the Fire Nation was coming for him. And he just dropped the
Oh
water.
my gosh, I wish. Honestly, with me around, that'd be the least of his problems.
You are the Fire Nation.
I am the Fire Nation.
Oof.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Nation of Fire attacked.
oh my god.
What? You gotta reverse everything so no copyrights. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. If I get monetized, I get monetized. It's fine. I'm gonna have very inappropriate pictures, hopefully.
Oh, nice.
Brenna
One game.
will be...
Did you say Brenna?
Brenna
Oh.
is my friend back home. She does a lot of the art. She did the art for my, the title cover for my SoundCloud with all those memes on it that says the BS Podcast. And so I'll be adding her pictures, hopefully, to this video on YouTube, along with the pictures on my SoundCloud for this podcast.
Put random camp buddy pictures on.
Oh no! Oh no! I mean, we're only up to 26 minutes.
Oh,
So if you would like to give your opinion on Camp Buddy,
Let's just say I was not ready.
yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know
no.
where we're going there.
I'm not ready for any of it.
Once I saw the sign, I should have been like, wait, where are we going?
Where are we going
Yeah,
with
no,
this?
honestly, I was just like freaking out over in the corner, laughing and like blushing, just like as an asexual, I'm just like, I don't understand any of this, but I do, and I don't.
So, for those of you listening to this podcast up until this point, if you're still alive somehow, Camp Buddy is a BL graphic novel about these
There
boys.
should have been like disclaimers, and I feel like you should have like warned me.
I
Because
did warn you a
just
little
having
bit.
me in here with you. No, it's like I've never I've never experienced, like, even heard, or, you get what I'm saying? Until I met you.
Yeah.
About, like, BL, and then he's like, oh yeah, he's just reading, like, the games.
Yeah, that's all. That's
okay. And then we kept going, I was like, what's about to happen?
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Yeah, right now we're watching the Yoichi storyline where he picks Yoichi, the purple-haired guy.
Was it Luigi?
Yoichi.
Really?
Yoichi, yeah. But he like double times it. He can't finish once. He has to do it twice every time. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So whenever you get the foreplay game on there, just remember afterwards it's gonna take some time for him to finish.
Yeah, and you're gonna get a lot of voice acting grunts.
Oh, yeah.
Have fun with that.
I mean, I would buy this right now, but it's $50
Oh yeah, no, that's
for
too much.
the whole. But it's 75 plus hours of gameplay or reading, I should say, graphic novel. Yeah, there's 75 hours plus total of possible directions you can go, and there's 11 different storylines you can go, 11 different endings or something like that. No,
It'll take you many days.
no, there's 11 hours of multiple endings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, because he was 11 hours. I was like, what? 11?
Yeah, 11? Oh.
Yeah, no, I can't believe he did that live stream for 11 hours, over 11 hours, because after the 11:55 minutes, the 11 hours and 55 minutes, he continued for another, 3 hours. I was like,
Yeah, I would pass
That's
out.
dedication.
I'd be dead.
That is dedication. Snaps for him.
Naps.
You should try.
You know what? I will fight all of you with the power of positivity.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so that there yeah, if you love boys love yaoi and all that gay stuff, you should check it out.
Or not.
Or not. There is nudity.
Yeah, it definitely
Defiant
shows
nudity.
Oh my gosh, that we didn't see.
That, well, you guys didn't see.
man.
I downloaded the demo, and because on day 2? Was it? It was day 2 or day 5. They all bathe together because it's raining heavily, and they don't want to get sick, so they're bathing together.
Right.
And
That's totally not the way this is.
what's his name? The main character
Toria's face.
starts with a K.
Oh,
K.
Ketaro?
Ketaro. Yeah, so he isn't used to showering with a bunch of naked men, or another bunch of naked guys. And so they start like helicoptering their penises around, and he's just like, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna go wash all of this soap off of my body. I'll be back. And then so what he does is he goes in there and he has like a raging boner, and you see it. And he's just in the shower, and he's just, I don't know, I need to get rid of this before I go back out there. And so he just goes for it. He just goes for it. And you see him just like leaning with his one arm against the stall in the shower while the shower is just running down, and he's just going for it. And of course he finishes. And then as soon as he finishes, his friend is just like, Keitaro, are you almost done? You're taking forever. And it was like so funny.
I don't know if that's funny or not.
It was hilarious, and I loved it.
So that was a fun tangent.
That was a very fun tangent. But you guys should go check it out if you're interested in that kind of stuff. If you're not, then what are you doing here? What are you doing here? If you don't like that sort of stuff, who are you even? Anyway, so I think this is a good amount of time. So I will say goodbye, and I will let my humans that I have kidnapped and my
Wait,
humans.
I'm a human? Oh.
Shh, don't tell them otherwise, or they'll try and... Yeah, they'll send you to Area 51.
Oh no! It's like a part dragon, part lizard. Dragons are just lizards, right? Wait.
So I don't know when the next podcast will be up, but I will get this done ASAP. And then we'll see how it goes, see how many views we can get, see how many people to spread the word, like they spread the HIV in the 70s.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yep.
That's the words. Yeah.
Okay guys, well it was great having you on the podcast. Say bye to everyone.
Bye. I'm fighting the urge to wave because bye. See that? I've been like talking with my hands the entire time. I'm like, nobody can see.
Hope you guys are being safe and
Yeah, have fun
But
during this time.
stay at least 6 centimeters apart.
Yeah, 6 centimeters or 6 millimeters.
Yeah, or just 6 meters. Just stay
6
all the way
meters.
across.
Yeah, it's 6 centimeters or 6
That's all
meters.
I'm saying. Pick one.
Stand out in the sun more often. Who
Yes.
knows? Yeah, get that vitamin D.
Yeah, just lay out in the sun. If there's like a bench, lay out on it.
Yeah, lay out on that bench. Anyway,
But you don't kidnap the sun. You can't just grab the sun. No, I clean
You
the
could
spot.
try. You could try. There's no stopping anyone. It's a hot bottle of plastic.
I could try to kidnap it, but I'm pretty sure I'd burn alive. So
Or you would burn